Thank you so much, Dovev. It is my pleasure to introduce Alexandra Duprey. Alex is a master's candidate in urban and environmental policy and planning at Tufts University in Medford, Mass. And the thing that you need to know about Alex is that she brings a sparkling effervescence to her work that is indeed infectious. It has been such a joy to get to know her this summer. Her approach to the challenges presented by improving coastal resilience to flooding in small communities really provides a wonderful example of the practical application of sustainability. She has approached this challenge with a broad lens that explores the physical, social justice, policy, and emotional aspects of the project. In addition, the focus on small community has clearly influenced her thinking that action on coastal resilience needs to happen at the local level. And I'm really looking forward to having Alex come to Kittery in person so she can experience this wonderful place that she's only experienced through virtual means and through talking to people. So Alex, over to you.
Thank you so much. So this summer, I've had this wonderful opportunity to work on building coastal resilience in a small municipality with Cameron Wake and Judy Spiller. So in my work for the Kittery Climate Adaptation Committee, I have taken various strands of information on climate and coastal hazard issues, synthesized this information, and consolidated it into various informative materials. One of the products that I've created that has some of the greatest value to the committee are these coastal vulnerability maps, in which I show various sea level rise and storm surge scenarios to showcase how the rising water affects properties in Kittery. And so you can see over on the maps, I have in dark blue the high astronomical tide, and then in light blue, I have the storm surge sea level rise. And these maps show a 10.9 foot inundation level. And so you can see the Rachel Carson Wildlife Refuge. It has significant inundation. You can see the same thing for Fort Foster, and that significant swaths of land have been inundated. And even in the top right, when you see the red lines are property parcels, you can see that downtown is significantly affected by rising sea levels and storm surge. Next slide. So we know that climate change will have significant repercussions for Kittery. By creating informative materials like the vulnerability maps, we are supporting efforts in the town to adapt to coastal hazards. In essence, by putting together all of this information on coastal hazards, we can create a foundation for further action. And in the larger picture and making sure this work continues, I am also developing a recommendations report that will act as a launching off point for coastal resiliency efforts in Kittery. So essentially the to-do list of what are the next steps, what exact measures can we take to make Kittery a more resilient town. Next slide. So over my fellowship, I have learned greatly from the work and words of others. I've gotten the chance to engage in conversations with folks in Kittery, in Greater Maine, and in nearby New Hampshire, which has really helped me see the greater picture of what my efforts are going towards and see the large network of people that are really invested and passionate about this work. And one of the paramount takeaways from my experience is that small municipalities like Kittery are truly at the front lines of climate change. However, they are facing this looming threat with limited financial resources and limited capacity. So the people in these small communities who advocate for climate resilience volunteer a lot of their time and a lot of their energy. And this takes incredible passion and patience in figuring out how to make a difference while bringing others along in the process. And I'm so happy that my work has been able to plug into that and help move the process along even a little more. And so I'd like to thank the UNH team that has made this summer such a great experience, considering all the crazy things the world is going through. I'd like to thank Judy and Cameron that have made me feel that my project is very important and that it is interesting work that's going to a good cause. And I'd like to thank Josephine Lamprey because of your awesome support for this project. Thank you so much.